guys, it's Infinite. Today we're playing some Test Drive 2. My last video, I just checked my comments. I got a recommendation to do some Let's Play on this. Obviously this commentary is live, and I'm not sure exactly how loud I'm talking because I do have my Tritons on, but the Tritons are making this happen because with my Tritons I don't have to use my TV volume anymore. Therefore, when I'm picking up my voice on my laptop, there's no interference with like TV volume fighting over my voice. So I think it'll all work out pretty good in the end. But here I'm doing some off-road racing. So obviously the early races aren't that fun to watch. They're pretty boring. You have shitty cars, stuff like that. And I did mostly all the off-road racings, but I have this one and one more left. And as far as I know, that's all I got left in the game. And I wanted to record them for you guys in case you guys wanted to watch some off-roading. So as you guys see, I use the in-the-car view. I have my settings on hardcore because like I'm a pretty good racer. I mean, I've been doing this for a while now. If you want to check the views out, they got a view there in the hood, a view where you see nothing, exterior view, and that view. The car looks the best in this view, but I've been driving interior for a really long time. That's my thing. I mean, when they didn't have that in Forza 2, I played Forza 2 more than any other racing game ever. Like, that's a fact. I got 100% completion in that game, legitimately. I have every single car in that game, legitimately. But I couldn't stand the fact that I had to use, like, I think I had to use a view like that. So it kind of got to me. See what happened? We're messing around with views. But this game, I'm really, really enjoying it. So a lot of reviews trashed it. I could see, in terms of driving, what they got on it for was the fact that you see the in-the-car view is not as bright as the outside view. Not a big deal. Like right now, you can see perfectly fine. I think their thought behind that was the fact that like with the windshield, it looks a little darker. They went way too dramatic with it. But like I said, right now it's no big deal. But a nighttime race, which you guys will eventually see when I do put one up. I don't know, you can't predict when there's going to be a nighttime race, but in the nighttime race, your vision's pretty messed up. I still use it because, like I said, I need it. I can't use the other view. I don't like it at all. But your vision is pretty flawed. So, that's a drawback. But, you know what? Outside of that, in terms of gameplay, I think this game is perfect. I love the way it feels. I mean, yeah, it is a bit more arcadey than something like Forza, but I do put it on, like I said, I put it on hardcore, which is like all driving assist off, and it does make it feel a little bit more realistic for me. Unfortunately, this is one drawback for me. I can't use manual transition because it's Y to shift up and B to shift down. My whole life in Forza or any other racing game, I've been doing B to shift up and X to shift down. In the other one, they gave you the option to switch it. In this game, they don't. I don't know why. Alright, I've only been recording for like 3 minutes. This race is over. I was only going to record one race, but I'll do these two back-to-back because there's no reason for me to cut a commentary off this early. So I'm going to do this next race, and hopefully I'll win this race on my first try. And then I'll see, you guys see in the left, reward 85,000, so that'll be good. But, yeah, finishing up on gameplay. This game is perfect gameplay, pretty much. I mean, outside of the things I said, it's pretty perfect game. I like the way it plays. The amount of content this game offers you is just unparalleled. You'll never find a racing game that has this type of content. I mean, you could get your hair cut, you could buy clubs, you could put all types of decals and stickers on your car, you could buy new houses, I might have said that. You could do basically whatever you want that you could do in the real world outside of walk the streets. Outside of what I'm saying, there's probably so much more because I haven't really explored. In a game like this, I like to do the linear part of the game, which is just kill the story, and then go after other stuff. In terms of cars, the one thing I don't like is it doesn't have a lot of those old, like, really fast 90s cars. Like, it doesn't have Toyota Supra, Mitsubishi 2000 GT, that's the car that I'm getting. They don't have those cars in them, which is a little bit of a drawback for me, but for 99% of people, they don't care about that stuff, and they have these beautiful new cars. They have Audi dealerships. Oh yeah, it's another thing, they have dealerships. So when you want to go buy a car, it's awesome. You get like the whole experience. You go in the dealership, you could go in the car, you could start it up, you could take it for a test drive. Obviously the name of the game, Test Drive. And you can do a lot of cool things before you decide on pulling the trigger and buying that car. And I think it was a really awesome idea. Obviously, you were able to do test drives in the first one also, but it's a great idea. And there's just the feeling of freedom, the open world environment. It's just something, like I said, that's unparalleled by any other racing game. I mean, yeah, Gran Turismo, Forza, Need for Speed Shift, they beat the hell out of this game in terms of racing experience, feeling like you're the one racing. But when this game puts you in a world that no other game could put you in, I almost like to call it the World of Warcraft of racing games. It's got that MMO feel to it. It's got that open world feel to it. You could bring any of your friends along with you. I'm trying to convince my friends to get this game. One of my friends is actually picking it up today, and we're gonna just have a good time playing together. I mean, the game just offers so much content for multiplayer. Sadly, it did get trashed in reviews a lot because their servers are still messed up. I'm not sure. The bottom left on my mini-map, that thing is indicating that I am connected to the open world. You see it's like green. If it's red, that means it's not. And since I've been playing since yesterday, I've been connected. So they might have fixed those problems. And there's little glitches. I mean, because this game is so big, some environments are a little, like there's pop-ins, there's a little bit of problems. Some environments look better than others. But this game is huge. And considering how big it is, it looks great. And that's not just my opinion, that's what reviews say. Like I said, reviews were a little harsh on it. The car sounds aren't up to par with, say, something of like a Forza, stuff like that. But you guys gotta understand, too, the budget on Forza, Need for Speed, Gran Turismo compared to this game is insane. I mean, you got EA funding a game with Need for Speed. You got Microsoft funding a game with Forza. And you got Sony funding the game with Gran Turismo. I mean, this game is Atari. It's made by Eden. I don't know if they make anything else outside of these racing games. I'm not sure. But the budget is nowhere near the same. And I think they did a great job with this game. Any of you guys are into racing games, aren't into Forza, Gran Turismo, because it's so, for some people it's so hard because it's a simulator. You can't really have fun playing it if you're not good at it. Definitely pick up this game. And if you're into simulators like those games, I recommend you pick this up anyway, because I'm a big-time simulator guy, and I still love this game. Put the hardcore settings on, feels pretty close to the real thing, and that's pretty much it, guys, regarding gameplay. Sorry if I bored you guys, but I wanted to knock out first impressions, give you guys a little bit of what I think about the game. I consider myself a pretty good reviewer in terms of racing games. I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this thing for a while. I'm turning 18 less than a month, but only 17 and 11 months old. But I've been doing this for a while. I've been playing these racing games probably since I was 3 or 4. Gone through the whole Need for Speed series, gone through the whole Midnight Club series. I've been doing it for a while. So this is an experience, like I said, that you cannot get anywhere else. So put all reviews aside, and I rarely say put all reviews aside, because I usually agree with reviews. And I do agree with the problems they pointed out, but there's no reason this game should get a 5.5 on IGN. I recommend this purchase. 50 new, 35 used, and if you can find it used, 35 bucks, all this content, I mean, you're not going to get that anywhere else. So this race come to a close. I'm going to cut off the commentary here. One last thing I want to let you guys know, if you do buy this game, I will play with you, and I will play a lot with you. When I'm not playing with you, my brother will play with you. So, you know it's always hard to play Call of Duty with me. I have all these KD requirements, stuff like that. This is the game I will play with you. So you get test drive, you have it, send me a message. I'll find room on my friends list, or we'll just go on a message base if I don't have space on my friends list. We'll play this game together, we'll have a good time. We'll just do all this cool stuff that I don't even know how to do yet. So, alright guys, got distracted by that guy's voice. Alright guys, I'm going to cut it off here. And I will talk to you guys next time. Alright, see you.